Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels, and we're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC. But before we do, we got some of the usual disclaimers. You are going to see the links to the article the JRC does not want you to read, as well as the other pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subjects, the templates, and the ever-present self-explanatory Change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. And the last link, folks, if you can donate the crowd fund to defend NeuroClastic, a non-for-profit made by autistics for autistics, right there in the description box. And folks, when we talk about the JRC, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of peoples with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones, all right? It is 9:15 a.m. in the morning. I am pissed. I am defiant. And yeah, so if I stumble over my words, my apologies in advance, all right? So this came out as of yesterday, folks. The Judge Rotenberg Center decided they are going to try and silence us, namely a small non-for-profit by the name of NeuroClastic, made by autistics for autistics, in regards to an article where they had interviewed and surveyed over 900 ABA behavioral analysts in regards to the Judge Rotenberg Center. They are threatening to try and silence them, folks. So, in defiance, read that article, share the shit out of it. All right? So, we're going to go over the breaking news this morning, all right? So, here's the tweet from yesterday. Breaking news. NeuroClastic CEO received a certified cease and desist letter from a law firm representing the Judge Rotenberg Center alleging defamation and demanding prompt compliance, reserving the right to seek damages. There it is right there, folks. Their grievance is with this article, which we have linked. Top number one link in the description box, folks. Among complaints are the direct quotes from public survey responses from ABA professionals and an autistic community member. They take umbrage with our use of torture. Only comments made by autistic people, including autistic ABA professionals, are targeted. They're coming after us, folks. They are coming after us. They want to silence us, but I will not be moved. If you want me to stop JRC, you're going to have to kill me. But moving on. Our org is new. We will soon file our taxes. Total income for 1 year is under $10K. Our leadership are autistic volunteers, unpaid. Our platform exists to amplify autistic voices. The JRC is claiming no JRC has been harmed as a result of the JRC's behavioral treatment program, or in particular, its use of skin shock. Yes, that's a direct quote. They want us to not use the word torture. In spite of what the Andre McCollins lawsuit said, the 2006 New York report, and more evidence than you can shake a stick at. Folks, don't believe me? Visit the Autistic Hoya's massive archive. We link it there in the description box. To that we say, stop torturing disabled people. Ritually, they are claiming we are causing harm to JRC. JRC is causing us harm. Every day. Every autistic person alive is harmed by normalizing electric shock torture as appropriate for treating behaviors. This cease and desist is an abuse of authority and disrespect to all autistic people, just like the use of the GED. You may think your institutional privilege and power differential will scare us into compliance. It's terrifying, and we will not comply. Most egregious is the claim that this is defamation. Proponents of the JRC argue that the use of the GED is used with consent, But built into the JRC structure is a systematic stripping of consent to ensure the resident being admitted cannot say no. And all of the JRC's residents are capable of consent, even in the absence of having access to using words as communication. Non-speakers are capable of consent and withdrawing consent, period. We do not trickle down justice that benefits the most privileged in our community. We do not believe that our safety matters more than the safety of the JRC's residents wearing an electric shock device 24 hours a day. We will soon publish the cease and desist letter from the Judge Rotenberg. As we prepare a public statement, we look to build community and accountability. We need legal representation. We need journalists. We need protection. We need every ally out there. And this is the GoFundMe, folks. So please go follow NeuroClastic right now. This is an all hands on deck situation. There's a little tag at NeuroClastic. Please go follow them. Donate if you can. If you cannot donate, please share their GoFundMe on all social media. They are trying to silence us. They're trying to stop the truth. They are trying to do what they have done for decades, folks. We need your help, and we are tired of begging. We are tired of begging. Kids and adults are being tortured right now with no hope, no help. They are being starved, sleep deprived, attacked every time they turn a corner, and they are being shot every minute of every single day. And they are trying to silence NeuroClastic and the rest of us. Please stand with us now. Use hashtags and follow hashtags like Stop the Shock, JRC Sue Me Too, We Are Still Waiting, and Shut Down the JRC. We need your help more now, guys, than we ever did before. I want you to send this article to your representatives in the U.S. Senate and locally. We must show the Judge Rotenberg Center that their silencing and terror tactics will not work, and they will not silence us. All right, folks, I'm going to close out on that note. We don't get very many views on this channel, especially on the JRC, but we do need to do it now more than ever. So please hit that like button, hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this morning. And as always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye, all right?